بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Hasan Yahya, lecturer, Department of Islamic Studies, Milestone College, Uttara, Dhaka. Welcome to all Islam and Moral Education class. My dear students, I think all of you are very fine at your home, and today we're going to discuss. My dear students, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, in the name of Almighty Allah. Today we'll discuss on courtesy. Chapter 4, Lesson 5, Islam and Moral Education. Dear students, and today you can see in your screen, today we'll discuss on courtesy. This topic is very important for our life, and as a human being, as a Muslim, as a good citizen, and we have to know the courtesy properly, and because it reflects in our life. So I would like to request all of you to give your 100% attention to today's class, my dear students. Courtesy. You know, my dear students, courtesy means to be polished, nice and befitting, to be gentle, civilized and polished in words. Conduct and movement is called courtesy. Here I'm telling my dear students, you can see in your screen, and as well as you can see, you can open your book also, 147, there's number 147. Courtesy means to be polished, nice and befitting, and to be gentle, civilized and polished in words. Conduct and movement is called courtesy. Courtesy can be achieved by shunning pride, vanity, audacity, obscenity in all aspects of life as prescribed by Islamic ideology. My dear students, and I can say, and you know, the scope of courtesy is very wide. The scope of courtesy is very wide. Everybody underline this line, and you have to underline this sentence also. You can get knowledge-based question. Some knowledge-based question you will get after this class. I will give you some questions. So that time you need this answer. So everybody underline, the scope of courtesy is very wide. How the scope of courtesy? The scope of courtesy is very wide, my dear student. It is the sum total of many moral qualities. We can say gentleness. It is the sum total of many moral qualities. One of them is gentleness. You can see in your screen also politeness. And politeness, one boy is helping his old woman to passing the road. So politeness. And you know, another example of courtesy is modesty. You know, so there another beauty, good taste, etc. Have understood, my dear students? So we can say that it is the sum total of many moral qualities: gentleness, politeness, beauty, good taste, modesty, etc. And all taken together reflects courtesy. Obscenity is the opposite of courtesy. Obscenity is the opposite of courtesy. Obscenity is the opposite of courtesy. That means pride, vanity, idleness, bad taste, and superstition are the habits quite opposed to courtesy, my dear students. So we understood the introduction of courtesy. We understood the introduction of courtesy. What is the meaning of courtesy? What is the terminology of courtesy? So now we are going to discuss the importance of courtesy. Importance of courtesy, my dear students. We gave you the 4 sub-points. Number 1, foundation of Islamic society. Courtesy is the foundation of Islamic society. Number 2, courtesy protects humanity and moral values. Courtesy protects humanity and moral values. Number 3, courtesy it is the barrier of obscenity. Courtesy is the barrier of obscenity. And number 4, achieving quality of modesty. Achieving quality of modesty. That means courtesy is the foundation of Islamic society. Courtesy always protects the humanity and moral values. And courtesy is the great barrier of obscenity. And courtesy it helps to achieve quality of modesty, my dear students. Number one, foundation of Islamic society. Um, Courtesy is the foundation of Islamic society. You can see just I gave a picture, just example. It's a one village or on society or European country. I took this picture from Google. So Islam is a religion of beauty. It inspires a life which is beautiful, sound, and marked by good taste. One of the objectives of Islamic education is to create man as polished, polite, pure. To achieve this objective, the importance of courtesy remains. It may well be said that is courtesy which serves as the foundation of Islamic society. That means it may well be said that it is courtesy which serves as the foundation of Islamic society. Okay, my dear students, the second point is that protects humanity and moral values. Protects humanity and moral values. You know, Islam instructs all men to be polite, gentle, and courteous. Because of sin and discourteous activities destroy humanity and moral values. Man adopts beastly habits with the loss of humanity. As a result, evil practices, rape, obscenity in full of society, man civil instincts, lust and reproductive shatter family and social values. This brings anarchy and disorder everywhere. So, my dear students, the second point of importance of courtesy, that is protects humanity and moral values. Okay, my dear students, number three, the courtesy is the great barrier of obscenity. Courtesy is the great barrier of obscenity. You know, uh, lack of decency in dress and movements very open spread obscenity in society. If teasing, promiscuity, etc., raise their heads, for the Islam has laid much emphasis on the observance of segregation of males and females in order to protect shame and decency. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, and you, women, shall stay indoors and shall not make a show of the age of ignorance. That means Jahiliyyah days. This ayat has been taken from Surah Al Ahzab, ayat 33. You can see in your book 148 page. That means, therefore, women should not aimlessly about publicity. Rather, if they need to go outside, they must maintain a covering for decency. That means parda. This applies to males equally. The two must take on decent dress for movement in society. That means, if you think that only Allah Subhanahu wa Taala only said only for female, no, Allah Subhanahu wa Taala also said for also male also. So this is very important, both. And the women especially, they should not go outside aimlessly. If they need, they obviously they can go. The last point is that, my dear student, before one of the aspects of sincerity and decency is shyness. Modesty helps make man decent. The last point is achieving quality of modesty. You can see the picture courtesy thing. Please offer your seat if someone is in need. There is an old man, there is another pregnant woman, then another baby holder. So you can see a hadith, or Holy Prophet Muhammad said, Al khiyaru Al haya'u khairun kullu. Modesty is out and out a bliss. This hadith has been taken from Muslim Sharif. This hadith has been taken from Muslim Sharif. Prophet Muhammad further says, Al haya'u shubatun min iman. Modesty is a distinct portion of iman. This hadith has been taken from Sunan Abu Dawud. Prophet Muhammad another said, obscenity turns anything bad, and modesty, shyness adorn everything. So, my dear students, we understood. Therefore, it is essential to be modest and sober in movement, dress, conversation, conduct, and manners. Courtesy can be cultivated in all situations by flowing, decent, gentle, pleasant, refined qualities. And courtesy protects man's honor and brings peace and order to society. So, we shall maintain courtesy in all actions. We shall give up sin and discourteous deeds. Okay, my dear students, again I'm telling the four subpoints of today's, the importance of courtesy. Number one, foundation of Islamic society. Number two, protects humanity and moral values. Number three, barrier of obscenity. Number four, achieving quality of modesty. Okay, my dear students, now I'm going to tell you there are some knowledge-based questions. Number one, what is the meaning of courtesy? Okay, everybody write down. What is the meaning of courtesy? You can take also a screenshot. What is the meaning of courtesy? Number two, how the scope of courtesy? How the scope of courtesy? Number three, modesty is out and out a place. Who said that? It is said by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or it is said by Prophet Muhammad, or it is said by any Islamic scholar. Number 4, what type of religion Islam is? And what is the base of Islamic society? What is the base of Islamic society? Okay, my dear students, we understood the introduction of courtesy. Then we understood the scope of courtesy, then gentleness, politeness, modesty, beauty, good taste, etc. And we understood that also obscenity is the opposite of courtesy, and importance of courtesy, foundation of Islamic society, protects humanity and moral values, barrier of obscenity, achieving quality of modesty. Then we got there some knowledge based questions. Okay, my dear students, thank you very much no more today. May Allah bless us all. Try to respect your teacher, try to respect your parents, and give your attention to your study, and give your 100% attention to Islam and moral education. So everybody stay at your home, follow your teacher's instruction. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.